Hey, my next guest, he's the creator and CEO and founder of Teecil. He is Steve Squilante. And Steve, I gotta ask you, and the listeners want to know, what's a Teecil?
How you doing, guys? Thanks for having me on. And basically, the Teecil, it's just what it sounds like. It's a golf tee and a pencil right in one.
You know, the funny thing is, I have seen these because I actually got a set from golfpigeon.com. They sent me a package, and I thought they were just sending me a package of tees. And my
Right.
wife opens it, and she goes, "Did you actually see this tee?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't. Why?" And she says, "It has a pencil at the end of it." I said, "No way." I said, "What
I
do you
know
mean
it.
it?"
Yeah, I've never seen that, so I'm going, what?
I'm like, "What do you mean it has a pencil at the end of it?" Sure enough, she brings me the thing. She goes, "Go ahead, write on a piece of paper." Sure enough, it's a pencil and a T.
It's such a simple thing. It's it's crazy. No one really has thought of it before. So I decided, you know what? Just out of college, I'm going to try to start my own business around it. So
How did you start up with the Teecil?
basically, funny story. My father and I, we'd always go golfing, and he would always put a tee over one ear, and he'd put his pencil over the other. And basically, he just kept grabbing the wrong one over and over. When we'd be in the tee box, he'd reach behind the ear with the pencil and grab that instead. So I said, you know what? Almost as a joke in a way. I said, why don't you make a golf tee into a pencil? And I made a few up for my father as a joke, and next thing you know, I have a business going with it.
People can actually go to your website. What is your website?
My website's teecil.com, Teecil.com, and you can do pretty much. You can get any color, and they sell pretty well for golf tournaments. You can put your golf tournament name on them. If you have a business, you can put your business logo, and it's just something different to give away.
You know what's so funny about this is I know an official contract needs to be signed with a black pen usually. But if you're on the golf course and somebody says, "Hey, do you have a pen or a pencil?" and you give them this tee and you're like, "No, I want a pencil." What? Look at the bottom, it's a pencil. Go ahead, write with it. And it really fascinates people because people are like, "Wow, this is cool."
Right. It's just such a simple thing, is what I always say, and people, whether they want to use it or not, they like it. They laugh when you're out on the course. People always want something different, and it's kind of a fun item.
Now people go to the website and what happens? They can go there and they can actually customize their own.
Yeah. So right on the website, you just you pick the color of the Teecil body you'd want. You pick the text of the logo color, and you have up to 3 lines of text to put on there, or you could put a logo, and it's pretty simple. And then if you just wanted to try out a Teecil playing, your round of golf, and you didn't want to get the personalized ones, I sell them, just plain as well.
What's the turnaround rate when they want it customized?
For customized, it's about 3 weeks. I try to get them to you in a little over 2, but for right now, since I'm just a startup, I don't have all the machinery to print them, so I have to get them printed, and then I make them into Teecils and I ship them right out.
Now, is there a minimum amount for a customized one if they want a personalized Teecil? What's the minimum that they have to buy?
The minimum order right now is 500 Teecils, and you can get them in bulk. You can have them bagged in 10, bags of 5. So if you're having a tournament and you want to give everybody a couple, it's a unique little item. But the minimum is 500 for personalized, and you can buy bags as low as 10 of unpersonalized regular ones if you just want to try them out.
What size are the tees?
There's 3¼ inch. I found that was basically the most common. I know some people like longer tees, some people like shorter tees, but being a startup, that's the only one I can afford to do at this time. So I'm hoping in the future to be able to do all different sizes, but for now they're 3¼ inch.
This would make like a great Father's Day gift. This would make a great birthday gift for the golfer. Kind of a gag gift. They're turning 50. You get them like an over 50 mug, and then you put some Teecils in there and say, you know what? Now, you if you're blind, you don't need to go looking for a pencil and a tee. You could just use both of them, and here it is.
Exactly.
And it's so simple.
I'm loving this because I play competitive golf tournaments.
Absolutely.
And one of the things that has happened to me several times is you're out playing, and typically I keep my pencil with my scorecard in the cart.
Exactly,
and I'll be out on the playing around, and you get the par threes that are closest to the pin contest, and I'll get up on the green and realize, hey, I've got the closest, and I don't have a pencil. I got to go all the way back to the cart to get one.
Yeah.
If it's a tee,
Yep, there you go.
tees are in my pocket, so
Right.
it's perfect.
Well, not
Right, and you're always going to have both, so it's it's convenient.
Yeah.
Steve. Not only that, but with the option of having 3 lines on that Teecil, guess what? Now you have a business card on a tee.
Yeah.
Exactly, and I've been having landscaping companies up to big time banks that will put different things on them because it's a unique thing to give out as a business card, and it gets people to really talk and look at you get a card every day from people, but when you give a Teecil, it's not a golf tee, it's a pencil. They find it unique and they want to look at it, and they remember your business on it.
I think it'd be perfect for a golf pro to have his name and for lessons
Absolutely.
call this number, because when they're out on the course.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Steve, one more time. How can people get more information about the Teecil and purchase them?
Go right to my website. It's www.teecil.com, TEECIL.com, and it's pretty, it's a pretty easy website to navigate, so you should be able to find everything pretty easily.
And, Steve, I want to personally thank you because you have provided Biggs Golf Talk with 500 tees to give out to the listeners, and I want to thank you for that.
Oh, not a problem. I can't wait for you guys, to see how your listeners like them and everything.
That's awesome.
Steve, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Short on time, and boy, we could have gone on and gone on with
Yeah.
our guests, and this is a great product for any outing, and a business card for that business person that's a golfer.
And I wanted to say just really quickly, it's under $100 for 500 personalized tees. That you
can't beat
get
it.
that. No,
No.
I've spent more on gifts that we gave away at outings before. That's awesome.
All right, well, that does it for Biggs Golf Talk. I want to thank Chris Maher from Real X Gear, Ed Stevenson from DuPage County Golf Courses, Steve Squilanti from Teecil. Thank you guys for joining us here on Biggs Golf Talk.